First thing we want to do, pull off our engine cover. Should be held in with grommets, so we just pull up. There we go, pops off. We have this electrical connector back here. So you have to feel down here, but right about where this runner is, go straight back, and there's a bracket. It has a 12mm bolt on it. We just want to pull that bolt off. Just kind of got to feel it. I'll show you once the manifold's off. Whoa, that was tight. Got it. Okay, get the rest of it by hand. All right, there she is. Next, we have a bracket on this side, also held by a 12mm bolt. Right behind the throttle body, just to the left of it. If you go down, you'll be able to feel that bolt. We'll pull that off as well. If I can get the rest of it by hand. There we go, got it. Now we'll take off our main bolts. We got 2 side nuts, 10mm. And the rest are a 5mm Allen. Get those 2 with a magnet. Then we're gonna get this hose here. Should just slide off pretty easy. We got this little hose here. Again, twist, pull, nice and easy. And then this hose as well. Pull, there we go, nice and easy. Because we're pulling off our throttle body, we're gonna take off our intake boot. We just pop this hose off, twist, pull, 10mm clamps. We're gonna unclip our air box. We'll allow it to move a little, then we'll just separate, there we go. And then pop this off. Come on. There we go. Get this little guy out of the way. Don't worry about the coolant hoses. Don't worry about the electrical connector. And we have 4 10mm bolts holding our throttle body on. And that'll just pop off. There's one. Now this bottom one had a little bracket. We'll make sure that gets bolted on with it. All right. Now that's separated. I dropped one bolt in the back, but I see it. Got it. I want to say last is our brake booster hose, but we can leave that on. This whole thing can just swing out of the way. Perfect. I want to show you those brackets real quick. This is the passenger side bracket behind the manifold, 12mm for that. And you can feel it when you put your finger down, you'll feel that. And then the one by the throttle body is right here. Again, just one 12mm bolt. We want to wipe off our surface, wipe all this oil and any kind of grit off. There we go. On the underside of our manifold, we have our manifold gaskets. You have the option to reuse the old gaskets as long as they still protrude above their groove and the rubber is still flexible. But now would be a good time to replace them if they need it. Same with our throttle body gasket on this side. These are reusable rubber gaskets. We'll go ahead and lay it down. Get it over our in studs, perfect. I'm gonna put in this back bracket bolt. There we go. We just have to manipulate the manifold a little, up or down, or the bracket left or right, whatever you need. But we are in. We're just gonna finger snug. We're not gonna tighten this yet. These will get tightened last. Perfect. While we're at it, we'll go ahead and do this one as well. Let me get over. There we go. Okay, just finger tight. Put our 2 nuts on. Drop these down in. Get these hand threaded in first. Just a few threads on it. Torque these down. Still have our 2 nuts. Now we'll tighten up our back bracket. This one first. And we'll get this one. Okay. Then we have this plug here. Toss on our throttle body. And this bottom front one has a little bracket. Snug those down. Torque them up. Throw our intake boot on. Lock in our air box. We'll tighten up our clamps. These clamps don't have to be too tight. Just good and snug. If we tighten them up too much, we can actually cut our boot with these wire clamps. Then we have our hoses. Okay, let's double check. I think that's everything. Let's go ahead and start it up. Nice, let's put our engine cover on. All right, that's it. Pretty basic. Pulling off that intake manifold may look a little intimidating when you look at it, but in reality, it's not too bad. Just basic hand tools can get this whole job done. Thanks for watching. Any questions, comment down below. See you on the next one.